Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases. We are going to chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced, and sneak peeked, and I'm going to let you know whether or not I want to pick it up, whether or not I already did pick it up, and you're going to let me know down in the comments if you picked it up or if these are things that you are just not interested in. And it's okay to disagree. If I hate something you love or if you hate something that I love, that's perfectly fine. Friends don't always agree, but friends are always respectful towards each other when it comes to opinions about things. And if this is your first video here, hello, my name is Angie. I'm such a lover of beauty makeup. I love everything beauty makeup related, and on my channel I upload at least 5 videos a week all about makeup and beauty. So if you want to see some more videos, please don't forget to subscribe. I am feeling pretty hyper. I'm pretty hyper. I actually am filming this after lunch, and I filmed this look as a get ready with me. I will leave in a pinned comment all the things that I'm wearing on my face, and I will also in the description box leave all the things that I'm going to be talking about today. And I remembered I forgot to film an outro, so I came back and I was like, hi! So yeah, I'm a little bit hyper. I had some lunch. I actually did some shopping. I am gonna scoochie. Let me scoochie. And to the side. Maybe here? Is this, oh my god. Is this okay? Let me move this light here so we have so we have something. I'm gonna put the pictures here on the side of the things we are gonna talk about. I did actually purchase 2 things, which is really exciting. This week was all about indie. I did Kaleidos, I did Glamlight, I did the September Rose palette, and then I did the Divina swatch party yesterday. Like, my heart will always belong to indie makeup. I love indie makeup. I will say though that 9 times out of 10, indie makeup does not bring the views because it's like, of course, smaller brands, less people are searching for it. So I don't blame creators for not wanting to do videos about indie makeup because at the end of the day, like, the currency that we have are views. But I am excited that I was able to like squeeze in 4 indie makeup videos this week. Let us talk about the things that I bought. Let's talk about the things I bought. And I don't think I have red lipstick on my teeth because I ate soup and I have red lipstick. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's talk about the Colourpop and Star Wars collab times 3. They're going old school, and this is the Darth Vader palette. I am extremely excited. I love Star Wars. I should have worn one of my Star Wars t-shirts, but I didn't. But I love Star Wars. The Force is definitely strong with this one. When I first saw the palette, I saw this promo picture that is right here. I thought that it was like, if there was ever a palette that you would have put a black in, it should have been this one. But then I've seen some swatches. There actually is a black one in here, but I think it has like red micro shimmer in it, which makes it look a little bit more like a dark red on this picture. So I'm super excited. I did purchase this one. I will say, I don't really understand the PR at Colourpop because they sent me the pop art collection, which is nice. I'm grateful, but like, why would you not send me this one? Like, I would have made a video on this one. Like, I bought it myself. That's not a problem. Sometimes I don't understand the PR at Colourpop because it's like, out of all of the collections to send out to more people, I feel like this probably would have been a better choice, but I bought it myself. It's not a problem. I will make a video on this one. I love Star Wars. I just am a big sci-fi geek and I'm super excited. I will say though that if the next Star Wars palette is not an Amidala palette, I will riot. Or should it be a Padme? Should it be Padme or Amidala? What do you think it should be called? And if you haven't watched Star Wars and you think that these are 2 different people, boy, do I have news for you. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. It is available. I am happy to see that they only released this palette. Like, this is it. This is what the collection was. It was a palette, and I am actually very excited to see that. The second thing that I bought, it's also released today, so this is also available, and that is the new collection from Hindash. We did talk about this last week, but last week we only saw some sneak peeks, but I showed you the palette, but when I filmed it, I had only seen some sneak peeks. There's actually quite a few things in this little collection. The main thing is the new palette. There's another one of these like ombre palettes. This one is called Monochromance, I think. Wait, let me pull up the picture. Yeah, Monochromance, and it is another palette. It is like an all-in-one palette, like cheek, eyes, all of it. I am very intrigued to try this one. I think that this is much more up my alley than the one that he had before. There was a lot more neutral, and I don't hate neutrals, but if I'm gonna try a brand for the first time, I want it to be something that's more my style, and this definitely is. I do have his liner from before. The liner is beautiful. There was also in this collection, there was a couple of other things released. There's a liquid highlighter that is called Boy Tears. Well, it's a color fluid, so it can be used for a bunch of different things. There was a lip liner, 2 lipsticks. Was that it? I think that was basically. I ordered the palette, the Boy Tears, the lip liner, and one of the lipsticks. There was a peach lipstick, and then there was a pink lipstick, and I am lipstick, and I am, listen, pink. You're lovely, but it's not my favorite color when it comes to lipsticks. So I only bought the peach one, and I will be making a video about that one as well. But I think that that is what I bought this week, and I don't think I will be purchasing any of the other things. But let's get into the things that I didn't buy. Maybe this one is interesting though. This is Half Magic Beauty by Donni Davy. And this is, if I have gotten this correctly, is like the chief makeup artist at Euphoria, the TV series. I'm guessing this is the creator behind the looks. I have never seen Euphoria. We don't even have our TV yet. We did order it. We did order a TV. I don't know. Okay, let me rephrase this because I don't want this to come off weird. I have heard that Euphoria is about addiction, and I did grow up with a lot of addiction around me, and I still have a hard time watching shows like that. So if that is what it is about, I think it will be hard for me to watch it. If it's not about that, please let me know and maybe I'll watch it anyways, but I don't know if it's going to be for me because of that, because it just reminds me of stuff that I'd rather not be reminded of, if I'm going to be honest. I am interested about this makeup line coming though, because few things have had such an impact on the beauty community this past, what is it, like 2 years, such as like the Euphoria makeup looks have had. So I'm super excited about that. If this truly is, and I feel like this is a sentence that I've said at least twice before, but I feel like this could be what we thought Lady Gaga's line was gonna be. Fingers crossed. So I'm excited. This is coming this spring. It says May on their website, and I'm like, that sounds fun. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes open for this one if it looks exciting. You know, I'm all about dramatic and like sparkly and different makeup, so I am all about trying that. So yeah, I might try it. I'm gonna be honest. There are 2 new sunscreens that are available or being available really soon, and I feel like I'm so happy to be. Sunscreens are so big. I mean, I remember in the 80s and 90s when like sunbeds was a thing and people were trying to get as tan as possible. Like I remember, not necessarily me, but like, and not necessarily my mom either, but like my friends' moms or like people around us, they were trying to get as tan as possible, literally putting aluminum foils around them to be as tan as possible. And it's so refreshing to be in an age where we talk about skin damage, when we talk about SPF. So I just think that that is so lovely. Tatcha is releasing the Silk Sunscreen. This is an hydrating mineral shield SPF 50, $60. It has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, so you can use it as a primer as well. This sounds delightful. I was very lucky to receive some of the Supergoop in PR. Like I got 4 of their sunscreens, and they actually released some new sunscreens at Ulta as well. I'll put a little picture of that here. I'm very interested in both of these. I will link those as well down below. They seem delightful. The Tatcha one, I think I'm not gonna buy it because I am so happy with the Supergoop one that I'm trying. But I think that if you're a lover of Tatcha, you're probably really gonna love it. It says it's coming soon to Sephora. I will see if I'm able to find a better time frame when I'm like looking up info. And there's also one from Glow Recipe, and I feel like both Glow Recipe and Tatcha are 2 skincare brands that are really hyped, and I'm happy to see that they're bringing in some like SPF to the line, because I feel like people that really love Tatcha, they have a tendency of only using Tatcha, and people that really love Glow Recipe have a tendency of like, they own more than one Tatcha product. They own more than one Glow Recipe product. So I feel like it's really smart to put a sunscreen out there. This is also a sunscreen 50, and this one is a Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Sunscreen. This is also a niacinamide sunscreen. I will say the Watermelon series from Glow Recipe worked really good on my skin. I really did enjoy how that felt on my skin. And this is only $34. This is also coming soon. I think that I am more probable to use the one from Glow Recipe, not only because of the price tag, but also because I've had such good luck with the watermelon one. So maybe I'm putting a pin in that one. But I think it's more probable that I will buy the 2 new products from Supergoop that I'm gonna link down below. There is a new Beija Flor Elasti-Cream from Sol de Janeiro. This is an elasticity, that's really hard to say in English, boosting body cream with vegan collagen and a gentle retinol alternative for skin that's visibly plump and deeply replenished. Plus, it's a brand new fruity floral scent coming March 15th. I did talk about Sol de Janeiro in a video a little time ago that they were bought by L'Occitane, and L'Occitane is now an MLM company in the US, and I personally don't want to support MLMs. And this is my personal belief. This is my, is this an opinion or is it a fact? An opinion is not a fact, but I don't want to support MLMs because I feel like MLMs are preying on people and it's only benefiting the ones at the top. I don't really like that business model at all. I don't personally think there is a way to make that business model good. Sol de Janeiro was bought by L'Occitane, but Sol de Janeiro is not a MLM, and I think personally I was like taking a little break. So I've taken a step back. I've really tried to like think about the situation, and for me, I think I'm okay from buying from Sol de Janeiro as long as they are not an MLM, because I feel like supporting a non-MLM shows the MLM umbrella brand that I'd rather support that. That's how I feel. I know some people feel similarly when it comes to umbrella brands for cruelty-free versus non-cruelty-free, that they will buy from a daughter brand that is cruelty-free if the mother brand is not cruelty-free, just to show the mother brand that they are interested in the cruelty-free products. I feel like I think similarly about this. Let me know what you think about this. Personally, I usually ruffle some feathers when I say this, but I don't use body lotion. I don't have dry skin and I'm lazy. That pretty much sums it up. I don't have dry skin and I'm lazy. End of story. I feel like this is the 3rd year in a row where MAC is doing this spring collection that is like cherry blossom inspired. This is the Wild Cherry collection for spring 2022. It is some already existing products in this like spring cherry blossom thing, and I think there are some new things as well. There is an extra dimension skin finish and there are 3 blushes, but I'm not 100% sure if these blushes are new shades and the extra dimension skin finish or if it's re-promoted shades, because MAC is the master of re-promoting shades in new packagings, and there's also like lipsticks and all kinds of stuff, but I don't know if it's new shades. It could be, but it might as well just not be. I will say though that I think these are the Glow Play blushes, right? The putty blushes. I've heard a lot of people say that those are really beautiful from MAC. They look like they are that. I don't think I will be like running out to get it, but I still think that it's fun to see that something is so popular with MAC that they're doing it for a 3rd year in a row. I like MAC, I really do. I feel like sometimes people are talking about MAC that they're like a dying brand. I seriously don't think that they are. I think there are a lot of markets where MAC do really good, especially Asia and the Middle Eastern countries. I don't know how good they're doing in the US or in Sweden, to be honest, but I mean, there are still a couple of MAC products that I use on quite the regular. Violet Voss is releasing some new products, and this is the Rosé Party Mini Shadow and the Bubbly Blush Bellini face palette. These are both available now. The mini palette is 18 and the face palette is 39. I think the one for 18 is that like the mini palettes that they do, right? I mean, it said mini palettes, but just so that you realize that they are not kidding when they say mini. It's pretty mini. It's pretty mini. I don't like the eyeshadow palette for me because it lacks depth. I need some depth and dimension when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. It's not that hard for me to reach into something else, but again, if I'm gonna try a brand for the first time, I haven't tried Violet Voss. If I'm gonna try a brand for the first time, I want it to be like the palette that says, yes, buy me. I'm perfect, and I don't think that this is perfect. I feel like I want to go and look at Violet Voss like website though, because I feel like at some point they did release something that I was really eyeing, and it's so much easier for me to get a hold of them now. I'm putting a mental pin in that, because I could totally see myself doing that. And I will say the blush palette has a really beautiful burnt orange, and we all know that I'm all about the burnt orange life. All day, every day. These are sneak peeks, and these are new palettes from by Beauty Bay. I just have this here. This is something that they showed basically. I think maybe they showed a sneak peek on their stories or something, I'm not 100% sure, but now they're showing like comments that they got for these palettes. Okay, how am I going to rephrase this? I think the mini palettes seem to be monochromatic palettes. I'm over monochromatic palettes, not over them. I will still simp a really good monochromatic palette, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like the mid-tone palettes could be more my style, because it seems like they have more than one color. Like, I like a color story that has like 2 or 3 or maybe even like 3 tones and then a pop of a 4th. Ooh, I love that. That's something that I like creating myself. That's something that I like creating with. The big ones I love that it's like, you see 2 big ones here. One is a purple with blue and one is a brown with green. That's lovely, but I wish that that was the 12 pan instead. Like, it becomes too big. It becomes too redundant. I love green eyeshadow. Listen, I love green eyeshadow, but it just seems like maybe it's too many of the similar ones. I just feel like sometimes I wish that brands would just edit themselves a little bit, like reel it in a little bit. You don't need to, first of all, why are you releasing 200 palettes at once? I don't think you need that. And also I'm like, so why is it one small blue, one big blue, and one, like, do we need that? Maybe I will feel totally different when I see this in like a better picture than this mismatch of a story cutout thing. So right now I'm being a little hesitant towards this, because I feel like it might be redundant, and I might feel totally different once I see it in better pictures than what we see here. Oh my god, my back is hurting today. Not loving it. Oh, we have been able to see better pictures of this as well. We did talk about the new Culture collection from Juvia's place last week. I don't know if I showed you the palette or not, but when I filmed it, I had only seen the sneak peek of like that they were releasing a collection. I think they had a pre-order, the pre-order sold out, and now they're having the actual release. It is a big palette that is like, I would say a rainbow palette. Would you agree it's a rainbow palette with pink instead of red? And then there are 4 liquid like duochrome shadows. We did talk about the Juvia's Place controversy last week. If you want to hear my thoughts about it, that is in last week. You were giving me a lot of really good feedback and a lot of really good suggestions regarding that. I was told by Juvia's Place that this was being sent to me as PR. They did send it to my old address in Sweden. Maybe they'll send me a new one here, who knows. I'm not in a position where I can accept an apology for anyone. I'm just always trying to look at a situation positive and hoping that people can learn. But you did give me, like I said, a lot of really good feedback last week, and I think I'm taking a little bit of a break, just seeing how the community reacts, because I want to see how the people that were affected, how they feel. Like, it doesn't really matter how I feel, you know? It doesn't really matter how I feel. Again, you're free to leave your comments down below. Please try to keep it a little bit respectful. Nobody wants to be screamed at in caps lock in the comments. I do tend to have a really good discussion and really like mature and grown up comments in my comment section. So try to keep it like that, you as well. Again, if you feel like you want to see this, do let me know. I don't think though that I will make a video on it right now, because it doesn't feel like right. I think you understand what I mean. This is also heading my way. This is the Little Cosmetics new Nightflower collection. This is an eyeshadow palette. There are some new of their liners, and then there are new highlighters. I love the Little Cosmetics highlighters. I'm actually the most intrigued by the highlighters. So I was told by the brand that they're sending me the eyeshadow palette, and then they asked me if I wanted the other things, and I said highlighters, yes please, because I love the Little Cosmetics highlighters, and I'm pretty sure the blue eyeliners as well, because I'm all about the blue eyeshadow life. I will be doing something about this. Please let me know what you would like to see. I will of course swatch it and all of that, but I really do like that a brand like Lethal Cosmetics, that is a EU-based indie brand, that is based out of Germany, that they're getting some well-deserved hype and just being shown in such a broad, like on such a broad variety of channels. It always makes me so happy to see indie channels get the recognition that they deserve. And there are so many indie brands that I have seen like grow. Not that I'm like the mother of indie brands, but it's just, you know, it's so fun to see brands that you really love grow and just be better and better and bigger, and it just makes me super, super, super happy. Let's also talk about, this is Trixie Cosmetics, and she is doing a collab with Tatcha. Never watched RuPaul's Drag Race. I'm pretty sure both of them are from there. Am I misspeaking? I don't know. They're two amazing drag queens. I think I've seen a YouTube video or two about them. This collection is really fun. It is basically Team Trixie and Team Tatcha. I think it's really, really pretty. Had I not already had a couple of eyeshadow palettes heading my way and a couple of things heading to me in PR, this would have been something that I would have had so much fun playing with. I really like the idea of doing a collab with a friend. I think that is so fun, and I'm surprised that not more brands, not me, Trixie Cosmetics owns her brand, I mean she can do whatever she wants, but I'm surprised that we haven't seen more friendship collabs. We saw the Desi and Katie, and then also we had a BFF collection from BH Cosmetics with two best friends. I think I've seen some more, but I feel like there are so many good friendships within the beauty community that could benefit from more like, I don't know, collabs. I just think it's so much fun. And I love the whole like Team Tatcha and Team Trixie. I love it. So let me tell you when this one is being available. Is this available now? And launching on the 25th. I do not have a date there. Why am I looking there? Okay, so it's launching the day that you're seeing this, on Friday. Again, I will leave all the info down below, so don't you worry. Ooh, what else do we have? Oh, Kiko Milano has revealed their spring collection. I really do like Kiko Milano, but I will be honest, I feel like a full year with Kiko Milano, because I've been reviewing Kiko Milano a bit on my channel. If you want to see how I feel about the brand, you can just check back. But they keep releasing the same thing again and again and again. So if you have tried one of their spring collections, you will have tried all of their upcoming spring collections as well, because they're pretty much the same. If you've tried one of their summer collections, you've tried them all. And that is something that I feel like I would want Kiko to work on, because I feel like they're very repetitive, and once you've tried one of them, you've tried them all. I feel like this looks exactly like their spring collection from last year and the spring collection from the year before that. And those were nice, but like I don't need to buy them again. I mean, it's all very pretty. Again, there's also been a sneak peek of another brand coming, and that is the brand by Gwen Stefani. I used to be the biggest No Doubt fan. I will say that I prefer No Doubt's music over Gwen Stefani's music. I don't know much about like her as a person. I also do not watch TV at all. I know she's been the host of some TV show. Like you can tell, I'm not keeping up with the, I was gonna say Kardashians, but any celebrities, to be honest. I remember when she did a collab with Urban Decay some years ago. That was just as I was getting into the beauty community, when I started watching YouTube. And I remember thinking, wow, what a dull palette. And I'm afraid, because looking at what she's wearing, I feel like it's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be exactly what Ariana Grande's makeup line is. Eyeliner, lipsticks, and just beige eyeshadows. Nothing wrong about that, but this, like, people sometimes ask me, why don't you start a makeup brand? I don't know what I would bring to the table that's unique to the makeup community. I can think of a color story, I can think of a couple color stories, I can think of a couple things, but like a full brand, and that's sometimes what I wish celebrities would like. What are you bringing to the table, except hoping that people that love you will love you enough to buy your makeup, even though it's a bit repetitive and redundant. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm more willing to try a new brand from a YouTuber or like an influencer or someone that has a similar makeup style to me, or someone like a professional makeup artist, because they have a different viewpoint on all of it, than I am a celebrity when I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know you, I don't know your motives, I don't know why you're starting a brand. And I will say, other than having bright red lipstick, I don't know what else makeup wise she's like known for. This is GXVE, coming in March. Are you do you want me to try it? Like, I'll try it. Listen, I'll take one for the team. If you want me to try it, I will try it. Let me know. I'm open for suggestions. I will say I'm just mildly impressed by the idea of having that kind of a line. This is something I might try. This is available. This is from Clarins. Is it Clarin or Clarins? Clarins or Clarin? How do you say it? I mean, it's French, right? These are $27 each, and this is a new era of our iconic lip comfort oils reformulated, blah, 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 blah. These are like lip oils, and I've heard these are amazing, and I don't know why they're formulated, but hopefully to make them even more amazing. There is like a light yellowy orange, and a bright orange, and dark orange. There are like 3 colors here that I'd like. I really want these. I feel like I'm gonna pick one of these up, right? Right? They're orange. I need to try them for science. Oh, this is a brand as well. And I feel the exact same way. This is the Outset. It's a skincare brand by Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett, I don't know anything about you. I don't know your reasons for launching a skincare brand. Like, okay, I don't understand. Like, I've been the face of several luxury brands throughout my career, and all of those experiences was really wonderful, but how do I put this? I guess I always felt like I was sort of playing a blah, 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 blah. Wanted to represent the brand that was true to me. Okay, I mean, sure. I don't know what these products are going to be. They're coming March 1st, which is very, very soon. I am not a skincare influencer. I do know some things about skincare. I know what works for me, but skincare is not really my niche here on YouTube, if we're going to be honest. I love makeup. I love color. I love colorful makeup. But skincare, it's like if I find something that really works for me or something that I think is amazing, I'll recommend it and I'll tell you how it works for me. But I'm not the person that's just out here like trying new skincare or like looking at like ingredients, because I'll be honest, I'm not that interested in skincare. It's not what really makes me all that happy. We have to mention the Space Cats by Trixie Cosmetics. I have made a video about Trixie Cosmetics. It is a Chinese makeup brand and they're doing the most cute makeup, amazing packaging. These spin, like if you like, I think you can like spin the highlighters, and the cats are like, you know the cartoons when the cats are like in the washer and they're looking out and they're spinning. Don't put your cat in your washer. I'm looking at, you know, cats in the washer, but like look at them, it's like they're in a little washer and they're spinning around. So cute, so cute. Explore the cosmic color shift with astronaut Mr. Whisker. Okay, they're in an astronaut, not in a my imagination fell short. These are available now. They are super, super adorable. So cute. Like, honestly, Trixie Cosmetics makes really, really cute makeup. So yeah, I will link that down below in case you're interested. I think that's super cute. And last thing, Fenty is coming to Ulta. This is like confirmed. All the things are already up on the site. It says coming soon, February 27th. That is like in 2 days. So keep your eyes open on that. If you prefer Ulta over Sephora, Fenty is coming to Ulta. I have a video, a full face of Fenty. I will leave a link to that down below in case you want to see which things I love and which things I think you should skip. There is also which I think will be Ulta exclusive, the new refillable lipsticks. You buy the case separately and you buy the lipstick separately. It seems like there's going to be, I'm guessing, this is me taking a stab in the dark, I'm guessing this is an Ulta exclusive component. It is matte black and it is stunning. So if you want to get a hold of that, you can find that not on Ulta. I will actually link that one down below, but 27th, I will leave a video down below in case you're interested in seeing my thoughts on Fenty. I think it's super fun that they're coming to Ulta. I always like seeing brands, like I said, I love seeing brands do well. I love seeing friends do well. I love seeing brands do well. I love seeing creators do well. I get happy by seeing other people happy and seeing other people thrive. Let me know what you are the most interested in of the things that were in this video. I did pay for express shipping with Colourpop, so I will make a video on the Darth Vader palette as soon as I get it because I am so excited to try it. I am very, very excited. very, very excited. But yeah, there might be a video this weekend if it comes during this weekend. Otherwise, that will be the video on Monday, because I'm guessing it's gonna be at least here until Monday. I am back to doing 5 videos a week, so don't forget to check back on any of the videos from this week in case you missed some of them. I hope you're having an amazing Friday. I hope you'll have an amazing weekend, and I will see you again very soon for a Darth Vader video. Bye!